The starting lineup for the visiting Utah Jazz. At power forward, Micah Potter. At point guard, Keontae George. At the other guard position, Colin Sexton. At center, Walker Kessler. At the other forward position, Lowry Martin. The head coach of the visiting team is Will Harper. And now, the starting lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. At shooting guard, standing 6'8", number 0, at center, 7'4", number 14, Zach Edey. At small forward, standing 6'5", number 22, Desmond Bain. Power forward, 6'11", number 13, Jeff Jackson Jr. At guard, 6'3", number 12, Josh Moore.
So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing contest. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. Here's a look at some stats for Ja Morant.
And his foul shooting has looked a little weaker over the last 5 games compared to where he was the rest of the season. I know how frustrating that can be, and I'm sure he's eager to turn it around.
The starters for Utah, George and Sexton in the backcourt. Then it's Walker Kessler, then it's Lauri Markkanen, and it's Potter in at the 4-man spot. And for Memphis, Dane and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. Then there's Ja Morant, then it's Edey, and it's Wells in at the shooting guard position. Here we are, Stan, at the midway point. We've got some big things coming up on the schedule.
Yeah, some things that fans really love. All-Star Weekend, the trade deadline. We'll see which teams are going to shake up their roster. A lot of stuff going on.
Jackson outside. The 3 from Bain. The rebound by Markkanen. Pass to Potter. Back to Markkanen. To the paint. Here's Sexton. It's blocked. Morant against George. From about 16. Yes, on the jumper.
Yeah, he's so confident on that pull-up now. That's why the defense can't afford to give him any space.
Now here's Markkanen. Some room here for George. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. Pass to Morant. Here's Wells. Off with the layup.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Now George. 23 points his last outing. And Markkanen with the stuff.
So good to see Markkanen using force on his finish.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Edey. Here's Wells. Oh, Kessler with the block.
And look, Kessler just has a nose for the ball. He is a certified shot blocker.
Morant with the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Kessler, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Pass to Morant. Jackson surveying the D. Jackson with a screen on Markkanen. And the basket by Bane.
And that's where Bane's game is insane. Playing the long ball.
Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen.
Now here's Sexton. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. And the bucket is good.
A dynamic scorer. Sexton will absolutely take the mid-range J if you give it to him.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball, following the bucket by the Jazz. On the wing, Bane. It's guarded by Markkanen. And it's good. 2 points. Bane's got 5.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Here they come, fans. Your Grizzlies breakers, make some noise.
And we have some numbers from the real NBA. The 2K leaderboard in shooting from the field. Number 5, Memphis.
The basketball IQ this team possesses is special. They don't rush anything on the offensive end. They take their time and stay patient trying to find the best shot possible.
Here's Markkanen. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. Count it, good.
And just muscling it in, George, very aggressive.
Memphis leading by 3. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Bane, the pass to Morant. Kessler with a rebound. For Utah, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Markkanen against Bane. Puts it up from 12. Pass to Potter. Sexton with it. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from deep. He's got 5.
Solid from deep. Sexton is a guy you want taking those.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for Memphis. Last time they met was in Salt Lake City, where they beat the Jazz.
They barely got the win the last time these teams faced off. And in large part, I think it was because they were pushing the action and drawing foul calls.
Yeah, at the end of the day, a win is a win. But you know they want to play a lot better this time around.
Here's Sexton. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up with him, and I took the time to ask him about his strategy for Lauri Markkanen, and he said, we know he's going to hit big shots and be physical on the floor, but we're going to make him work for everything tonight. I hope he can test every shot that he takes. Hope and hard work. Can't ask for more than that, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here. That's going to send Ja Morant to the line. That's on Colin Sexton. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
The free throw drops for Morant. Well, Coach, one of the more electric players in the NBA, Ja Morant.
Yeah, that's for sure, Brian. High-flying, acrobatic at the rim, just a supreme athlete and he is without a doubt one of the most exciting players this league has to offer.
Now here's George, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. So it'll be Keontae George shooting. Ja Morant picks one up. Utah shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Konchar's checked in. And Utah with a change here, too. Filipowski, he's checked in for Potter.
One shot.
The 16th pick in last year's draft, Keontae George was thrown right into the fire his rookie season, Stan.
Yeah, down the stretch, he was basically handed the keys to the offense at the point guard position. He may take some lumps, but his talent level is evident. Yeah, I like the assertive approach from Jackson Jr., not hesitating for a second off the catch.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
Yeah, once again, proving no lead is safe in this league. It was a disappointing loss for them, but they did it to themselves.
Make some noise. Here come your Grizzlies. Let's get loud once again for your Grizzlies team.
Sexton passes to George. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Markkanen showing his athleticism, soaring to hammer home the alley-oop.
Jackson outside. Back to Morant. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Morant's got 11 points.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
George with it. 5 points in the game. Inside. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
And this is inexcusable. The defense must force Markkanen further away from the rim.
George against Morant. Utah grabs the miss. Here's Sexton. Pass to George. And here's Sexton. And here's George. Konchar covers. Now here's Kessler. Shoots over Morant. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Now just a 4-point Memphis lead.
Well, you know, this is where Kessler mostly looks to score. Great work inside.
Jackson on the wing. Against Minnesota, he was really on his game.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And here's George. Pass to Kessler. Outside Sexton. They set the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Got a piece of it.
At both ends, Bane is always lurking.
Here's Edey. Jackson outside. From deep, Morant. The rebound by Markkanen. Jazz trail by 6. Tries the spin move. Here's George. Over Morant. George, good. George has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
It was an all-out effort on defense. I mean, they stepped up for one another and helped each other out so well on this end.
And nothing feels better than a win where team defense is the main factor.
Now here's Markkanen. 6 points for him. For 3, Sexton. Conchar pulls it in.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Now here's Sexton. He's got 5. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Now here's Morant. He had 19 points in the win against Minnesota. Can't get it to fall. That miss makes him 5 for 9.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Sexton against Bane. Pass to Markkanen. Conchar pulls it in. Memphis leading by 4. The 3 from Bane. Good, and the setup by Morant. Bane's got 8.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
George feels it out a bit. Driving to the basket, and the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Utah shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. Clark is checked in for Memphis. Pippen comes in for Ja Morant. Potter, he's checked in for Utah. Williams comes in for Larry Markkanen.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
Clark outside. 1:52 left to play in the first. Bane finds Clark. Here's Pippen. George defending. Clark with a screen on George. From 13. Pippen, no good. Jazz trail by 4. On the wing, Sexton, guarded by Bane, and he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there, and remember, despite a great start to his career, Colin Sexton was traded after his 4th year, Coach.
Yeah, well, Brian, it seems like everybody gets traded at some point now, and Sexton has responded well to that deal. He understands it's not personal, it's a business. He deserves a lot of credit for what he's done.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, too. The team that traded you, there's also a team that wanted you in trade.
So true.
You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge 3rd season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A., and unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
Well, in terms of bucket getters, guys who just fill it up, Colin Sexton is up there. He's just excellent scoring the ball.
Here's Pippen, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game, and he gets it to go. 1:14 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Collier. To the middle. Here's Filipowski. The shot that time not on target. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Conchar, the pass to Pippen. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here's Sexton. Tipped. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Yeah, give it to Sexton. He can get up and finish.
Pass to Clark. Jackson outside. Conchar outside. Jackson the screen. Williams grabs the board. And Williams has got the ball here for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 3. Filipowski, the pass to Sexton. Driving in. Yep, that one goes. Sexton's got 10 points.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Memphis.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. They've got Williams. He's out there with Filipowski. And it's Sensabaugh in at the two-guard spot. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Aldama, the pass to Pippen. Jackson outside. Here's Pippen. The floater. The rebound by Filipowski. Utah trailing here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. Here's Pippen. Floats one. And the layup is good. Pippen's got his second basket.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Here's Collier. 20 points for him last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And his assist numbers were remarkable as well. His play is crucial to this team's success.
Williams misses. Memphis has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Over to the wing. Pippen, pass to Jackson. And the three off target. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Collier. Robbed. Conchar outside. Here's Pippen. Conchar outside. Pass to Jackson.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
It's his first trip to the line.
The last game was a close one. His success from the line really helped them secure the dub.
First one falls for him. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And one thing you can say about the Memphis Grizzlies, they are disruptive defensively, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, they've been in the top 5 in the league in steals, blocks, turnovers forced over the last few years. And let's face it, they're aggressive offensively as well. This team attacks at both ends of the court.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Collier. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Filipowski. 6 to shoot. Here's Potter. Here's Collier. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Aldama, the pass to Pippen. To the inside. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Pass to Sensabaugh. Down low. Here's Potter. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Here's Pippen. Kicks it out to Clark. Jackson for 3. Sinks the tray. Jackson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Baines checked in. Kessler, he's checked in for Utah. Lauri Markkanen comes in for Williams. Here's Collier. He's scoreless. To the paint. And the layup falls. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Outside Bane. Wells, the pass to Bane. For 3. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Collier. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Markkanen outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Kessler. Here's Collier. Hey, puts up a 3. And another shot. Out left to the wing. Here's Sensabaugh, guarded by Bane. Here's Collier. The 3 is up. Clark grabs the board. Here's Wells. Pass to Jackson. Here's Pippen. Jackson, the screen. Pippen, pass to Wells. From behind the arc. Rebound, Utah. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Oklahoma City, where they'll face the Thunder. And that'll be the 4th game of this 5-game road trip. Here's Sensabaugh. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Sensabaugh's got 5 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Jackson outside. Pass to Pippen. Here's Wells. It's guarded by Markkanen. Here's Pippen. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
Much more efficient this quarter, feeling more and more confident.
Here's Collier. Here's Markkanen. Takes it inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Coach Lauri Markkanen, it's been an interesting study to watch his game continue to improve every year.
Yeah, it certainly has, Brian. You know, he was a complimentary player for quite a while, and then finally has developed into a primary offensive threat, and he has thrived.
That's good for Markkanen. All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding.
Markkanen hits them both. Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship, Grant.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they have the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
Now here's Aldama. No points so far. Here's Wells. And he hits it to tie the game.
Good read by Aldama. His selfless attitude is why his guys enjoy playing with him.
Moran against George. Pass to Markkanen. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And I think it's time to put multiple bodies on him.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Utah.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
And for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assists, so just a great sense of when to get into space and become available.
Now here's Moran. He's got 11.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Here's Sexton. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
The ridiculous speed of Sexton. When the break is on, he knows how to flourish.
Here's Moran. Moran taking no chances on the flush.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. And one thing that Moran has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
And Morant, no good on that one.
Well, the way that Moran is able to twist and contort through a defense, he is one of a kind in that regard.
Grizzlies trail by 3. Pass to Clark. Here's Wells. Checked by Sexton. Here's Clark. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, look, Aldama is a very good passer out of the front court.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Here's Potter. Outside Sexton. Excellent D there from Aldama.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Pass to Moran. Clark with a screen on George. And here's Moran outside. Utah with the rebound. Now George. He's got 10. Here's Potter. Now here's Markkanen. George passes to Potter. Now Sexton. Guarded by Aldama. Kessler a screen. Launches it. And it's Sexton with the 3. Sexton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Sexton is a microwave scorer. And once he finds his rhythm, he's difficult to slow down.
Now here's Clark. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Payne against Sexton. Payne, the pass to Clark. Good D by Kessler. Utah leading by 4. Pass to Potter. Back to George. To the inside. Oh, great slam by Markkanen.
Well, Markkanen is just such an effective scorer. He makes the most of his opportunities.
Moran finds Clark. Outside Payne. Moran against George. And that one's good. Moran.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
To the wing on the left. Inside, here's Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
And offensively, Markkanen is in the zone. He's using his size well, and the defense hasn't had an answer.
Outside Bane. Pass to Wells. Bane with it. Checked by Sexton. Morant surveying the floor. Shoots over George. Takes the 12-footer and hits it. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter. So it's Utah now. They lead by 4. Morant against George. Now Kessler. George outside. Pass to Markkanen. This one for 3. Another miss by Markkanen. Memphis has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Unloads from 13. Morant missing again.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
To the middle. Knocks it loose. Kessler can't get it to fall. Grizzlies trail by 4.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Memphis ball. Substitution for your Grizzlies. Jarrett Jackson Jr.
And so it's Lauri Markkanen making things happen for the Jazz. Hunting for opportunities, points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word.
Hey, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot rumble. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for our contestant.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
Taking a look here at the Grizzlies, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
Changing focus now. How about Colin Sexton in that first half? Putting in work.
Locked in offensively, getting to his spots, picking apart the D, scoring in bunches, Jets.
Great points. Get it? See what I did there?
We saw, Ernie, it just wasn't funny.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. It's been quite a game for Lauri Markkanen.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Jazz leading by 4. Bane and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. Then there's Ja Morant, then it's Edey, and it's Wells in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
Free throw good from Sexton. Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
All right, both free throws good from Sexton. Maybe the results haven't been there in recent seasons, but the Jazz have an exciting young core, Coach.
Yeah, they do, B.A. They've focused on youth, and some of those guys are developing into very good players. If this core stays in place and gels and they can add to it a little bit, watch out for this Jazz team.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Lauri Markkanen's shooting stroke at 7 feet tall had former Mavericks coach Rick Carlisle comparing him to Dirk. Lauri said it feels good to hear that because he's obviously a Hall of Famer, but there's still a long way to go, and it gives me more motivation to keep getting better. He's not getting a big head, Brian.
No, he's not, and that's the way you have to approach it to be great. Thanks, Allie. Here's Wells. Nails it from beyond the arc. Wells has got 6 points.
What a passer Bane has become.
Utah leading by 3. Sexton looking around. Pass to Markkanen. Ooh, Markkanen powers through the contact inside.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
90 seconds into the second half now. Morant, the pass to Bane. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 10.
Well, if you overplay Bane on the perimeter, he can take you inside.
Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Potter. Inside. Here's George. And the jam by George.
Yes, sir. George with the flush.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. That game will be the third of 5 at home. To the paint. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
The sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Pass to Potter. Back to George. Oh, stolen by Morant. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Oh, Kessler with the block. George against Morant. George passes to Potter. Markkanen from long range. Markkanen sticks one from distance.
Yeah, look, you know Markkanen has this kind of range. That defense has got to get out on him.
Jackson outside. Pass to Bane. They set the pick. Down low. Edey. And there it is for him. George with it. 12 points for him. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
All right, man.
And now we'd like to bring you the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Here are this season's team leaders in blocks. In third, Memphis.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
Pass to Potter. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Markkanen with it. The 3 ball. Another 3 for Utah.
Just a great setup for Markkanen. All he needed to do was shoot in rhythm.
Grizzlies trail by 7. And here's Morant. 17 points in the game. The rebound by Potter. Potter's got 4 rebounds in the game. And it's Sexton on the take. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, don't let his 6'3" height fool you. Sexton loves rising up and dropping the hammer.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. for Memphis. They've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Morant finds Bane. Let's go with a 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
On defense, the Grizzlies. 6-point game.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Now here's Morant. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game. Here's Jackson. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Well, he's the defensive anchor, but Jackson Jr. was reminding everyone he is a force on offense as well.
Here's George. He's got 12. Basket's good. George has got 14.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, Morant just put so much pressure on the defense to make a choice on that pick and roll.
And how about Jaren Jackson Jr., another second-generation player that we have here in the NBA?
Yeah, Brian, and his dad was a winner at every level. He was a high school champion, had the #1 team in college, and of course was part of a championship team with the Spurs.
From deep, Bane. Utah grabs the miss. Kessler's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Bane against Markkanen to the inside. And finished off by Kessler.
Inexcusable defense. You can't let Kessler get established inside like this.
Pass to Wells. Bane with it. To the middle. Here's Edey. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, we know what kind of scorer he is, but he could use a little help.
Utah leading by 6. George passes to Kessler. Now here's George, hounded by Morant. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. Conchar, he's checked in for Memphis. And Utah with a change here too. Collier, he's checked in for George. Clock at 6. Kessler, a screen on Bane. Here's Sexton. Nails the wide-open jumper. Sexton's got 21 points in the game.
Well, look, if you're guarding Sexton in pick-and-roll action, you have to stop the ball first.
Pass to Bane. Jackson, the screen from downtown. And Bane with the 3. Bane's got 16 points.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of that.
And when Markkanen looks to score, defenders sometimes get nervous and in turn resort to fouling.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
He misses the free throw. And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Greg.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bane, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
Filipowski, he's checked in for Utah. The second free throw is good.
Well, there's a 7-footer who can own the glass and hit shots from the outside. Lauri Markkanen is everything you want in a big.
Now here's Conchar, still without a bucket. Here's Payne. And it comes off the front of the rim. Utah leading by 6. Here's Collier. Pass to Markkanen. Now Kessler. The 3 from Sexton. Sinks it from distance. Sexton's got 9 points here in the second half.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Morant fights through contact inside.
Yeah, really nice finish there with contact. Morant with great body control.
Pass to Collier. Here's Filipowski. Inside. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Now here's Conchar. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, Jackson's ability to both dive to the rim as well as pop out for a jump shot makes him an excellent partner in the pick and roll.
Here's Markkanen. 7-point differential. Here's Collier. Memphis with a rebound. Payne's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Morant. Back to Payne. There's the triple. They grab their own miss. Here's Jackson. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Sexton passes to Kessler. Here's Collier, pounded by Morant. Here's Sexton. The layup off target. Grizzlies trail by 5. From deep, Payne. Count it. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
Shooting off the catch is the core of Payne's game, but he can do so much more.
Here's Filipowski. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Collier. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Jazz lead by 4. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Payne surveying the D. Here's the teardrop. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Collier, hounded by Morant. Here's Collier. Outside Sexton. Kessler passes to Filipowski. Kessler with it. Back to Markkanen. Here's Collier, hounded by Morant. Collier, no good. Grizzlies trail by 4. Conchar, left side. Jackson outside. Pass to Payne, beyond the arc. Back to Jackson. Outside Morant. And he's going for the lob. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Sexton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Well, these coaches can't be happy they fouled Sexton. He's a good foul shooter.
He's gone 3 of 4 from the line. Free throw good from Sexton. So both teams changing it up here. right, both free throws good from Sexton. Stan, another head coach from the Greg Popovich tree. Will Hardy, who started his career in San Antonio.
And there have been a lot of successful guys that have come through the Spurs organization. Will Hardy is just another one who is developing into an outstanding NBA coach.
Pass to Collier. Back to Sexton. The three. He can't get it to go. And so it's Utah with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammates. That is pretty.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Drew Eubanks out there with Filipowski. Then it's Williams. Then there's Collier. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 2.
Well, Bane has worked so hard to get his game where it is today.
Three shots. 3 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Jazz leading by 4. Here's Collier. Pass to Sensabaugh. Just 5 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Filipowski for 3. Rebounded by Pippen. And here's Clark. Outside Bane. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Filipowski's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Sensabaugh.
Memphis First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Sensabaugh. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second.
Well, you like to see all of them go down, but that did make it a 2-possession game.
A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Pass to Clark. Now Bain. 5 to shoot. And the shot goes in. Bain's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, he's a bona fide 20-point-per-game scorer. Desmond Bain's been terrific tonight. I'd keep going to.
Here's Filipowski. Down low. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
From deep, Bain. The rebound by Eubanks. Jazz leading by 5. Here's Sensabaugh. The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Collier. Eubanks the screen. To the paint. It's tipped and stolen by Clark. Here's Wells. Williams defending. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2. Well.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Collier. Pass to Sensabaugh. And here's Eubanks. Clark covers. Here's Sensabaugh. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good with the triple. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Up top, Aldama. Pass to Wells. Here's Pippen. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. Utah leading by 3. Here's Collier. Here's Filipowski. Here's Collier from the high post. Utah with another miss.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Bain, the pass to Pippen. Aldama with it. Outside Bain to tie it up. Hits the trifecta. Bain's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Here's Sensabaugh. To the inside. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Bain to take the lead. And again, it's the Grizzlies from
deep. And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Utah has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Collier. And he lobs it up top. Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, this has been a thriller.
Memphis trailing here. Pippen, pass to Aldama. Outside Bane from the arc. Can't hit that one.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Collier. Pass to Sensabaugh. Outside, Williams. Clark on the double. Here's Collier. Hey, from beyond the arc. Hits a three-pointer. Now it's a 4-point Jazz lead.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this half.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. Coach told them to adjust on defense, saying they're calling it tight right now. We can keep the same effort, but less reaching in and all that. Don't let them beat us at the line. Send it back to you, Brian.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And so it's Moran who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Now here's Jackson. Outside Bane. Back to Jackson. Little turnaround. Ooh, Kessler with the block. Sexton against Moran. Potter, pass to Sexton. Markkanen looking it over. Up top, George. Pounded by Moran. From about 19, the rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Moran. Bane against Sexton. Ooh, Kessler with the block. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Second team foul. At the line for the Jazz, George. 1 shot.
That's good from George.
And during his rookie year, Keontae George started about half of his game, running the point most of the time. That experience will pay off for him.
Now here's Moran to the middle. Here's Bane. Jazz leading by 5. George passes to Markkanen. Kessler, a screen on Bane. Shot clock at 5. Offensive board. Blocked! And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Banked it in off the glass. Bane's got 36 points.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
Here's George. The Jazz again can't hit. Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Wells. Pass to Jackson. And Jackson gets double teamed. Here's Wells. Here's Edey. Good. And set up by Morant. Morant's got 6 assists now in the game.
Yeah, that's a great find by Morant. He draws so much attention, there's usually someone open.
Now here's Kessler. George draws the double. Over to the left wing. Here's Potter. From outside, off the mark.
They could have used more of those kind of rebounds earlier. It's hurt their cause.
Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Here's Edey. He's covered by Kessler. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Here's George. The Grizzlies pull it in. Good. And the Jazz lead by 3.
If they want to replicate their second chance points from the first half, they might want to send more guys to the offensive glass.
Bane against Markkanen. Outside Bane. To tie it up. Sexton grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
George outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the game. Pass to Potter. Now here's Sexton. The D's right on him. And the shot goes down. And now a 5-point Jazz lead.
Well, I think Sexton enjoys taking over in the big moment. He wants to be that guy for his team.
Here's Morant. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Wanting the ball in these spots is what makes Morant the leader that he is.
Now here's George. Fires the 3. Nails it from 3. George has got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest.
Kicks it out to Bane. Jackson the screen. Bane, no good. And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Pass to Sexton. Here's the 3. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
43 seconds left to play in the fourth. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 14 foul. Shooting for Utah. Kessler. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, where Kessler is elite is on the boards, and he's an excellent rim protector. Those 2 things alone will earn you minutes.
And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. Timeout called, Memphis. There's 42 seconds left to play in the fourth. And there's the lob.
Well, even when there's not an open passing lane, Ja will create one. He is an excellent passer.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A chance here to possibly put the game away.
They have to remain focused to get it done.
They get it again.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots. Well, that's a huge bucket in a pressure-packed moment. You can see why this team trusts Desmond Bain.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the top.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis. They're losing by 5. Turning here to our analysts. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
Searching for a fast bucket and a way to stretch things out.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
Jackson, the pass to Wells. Inside. Oh, he nails it! What a beautiful shot! Brings it within 3! And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Colin Sexton, 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
When you've got your opponent down, don't let him up. This one's all but over.
Pass to Edey. Outside Morant. Over George. And it's Morant missing. So we see Utah get the win here. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
NBA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Colin, your development has been such a bright spot for this team. What are you seeing in your game right now?
The game's starting to slow down a little bit, and my teammates and I, we just continue to watch film, and they continue to help me out each and every day when we're in practice, so I give big thanks to them.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Thanks, Colin.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Lauri Markkanen.